So in the previous video, I showed you how to start a new document, and I walk you through the tools, the main menu, the tools options, and some of the panels, okay? In this video, I will explain you how we can personalize our workspace and how we can save our workspace, okay? So here on your right, what we have are the panels. These are also called floating panels because I can take them from this space and I can just have them there. I can expand them and I can put them around my workspace if I need them later, okay? For example, when you have a big screen or where you're working with two screens, these floating panels are great because you can just put them in another screen or you can have them float them around so you can have them like more accessible, okay, to work with. Personally, what I like to do is to keep my panels like this and expand them whenever I need them, okay? There are a couple of panels that for this class we must have, and there are others that we are going to be using later, and we can just look for them here in window and add them to our right bar, okay? So, for example, for this time, I'm not going to use the color panel, okay? I will show you how to use it in here, the color picker, but let me show you the options for working with the panel. If we click here, we can collapse our panels, okay? I can make them bigger or I can collapse them so I can only see the name, or if I use these arrows, I can only see the icons. When we're starting with Photoshop or Illustrator, we can, maybe at the beginning, we don't recognize the icons. So it's best for you to have it something like this so that you can see the names as well, okay? If there's a panel that we are not going to be using, you can drag it and you can close it, okay? So you can get rid of that panel. And don't worry, if you lose a panel, you can go to Window and find all the panels here, okay? This is a place to find or to search for the panels. Now, the ones that we are going to be using for the beginning of the class is the Layers panel, this one. Let me close the patterns as well. We are going to use the Character panel, which is this one, okay? This is the Character panel. Let me get rid of this one as well. This is the Layers panel, okay? And let me open it so that you can see them. And I'm going to go to Window because I'm also going to open the Navigator panel, which is going to allow us to move around our workspace or our canvas. And I have this menu. This is when you have a group of panels. So if I click here in this 4-line menu, I can close the tab group. I can change the view as I showed you how to do with the arrows as well. So I'm going to close the tab group. And these are the 3 panels that we are going to start working with: the layers, the character, the navigator. Let me see if there's another one that we'll be using so far. No, for now, just those 3, okay? Now I'm going to take these panels and move them to my right. To do that, I'm going to grab them by their name. Let me do it again. And you will see these vertical blue line. That's when you need to release your clicking, and that will be attached to your right. Again, these arrows are used to collapse our panel, okay? Then the other panel that I'm going to put here is the Navigator panel. So I'm going to drag it and make sure that that horizontal line appears, and I'm going to release my clicking, and then I'm going to grab my Character panel and put it in there, okay? If I want to create groups, I can grab this and put it inside, like the whole area needs to be highlighted, okay? And I'm going to release it. This line over here is telling me that these are 2 separated groups, okay? For this time, I'm going to have them like this because we are going to be adding more panels to these groups, okay? And if I click in here, I can open the panels like that. If I go to Window again, you will be able to see all the panels here. If you click in this part, you can hide the tools. So if someday the tools disappear, don't panic. Go to Window, to the last part, and click in Tools, okay? You also have the options. These options are the ones that appear here once you choose one of the tools, okay? Okay, now that we've had our workspace set, this is what I want to start. I'm going to go here to Window, Workspace, and as you can see right now, the workspace that I edited was the Essentials workspace, okay? But I'm going to create my new workspace because I am going to personalize it to my needs. So I'm going to click here in New Workspace, and I'm going to put it my name. In this case, I'm going to put Miss Priscilla, okay? And I can add the toolbar, the menus, and the keyboard shortcuts. And then I will click in Save. Can I contain a period? Thank you. Let me just put it Priscilla, and then I'll click Save. Okay, now what happens again if I accidentally close something, I make a mess here in my workspace? Trust me, it will happen someday. You can go to Window, Workspace, and click where it says Reset and your name. In this case, it's Reset Priscilla. So if I click there, everything will be back to normal, okay? So these are the three panels that we'll be using. We have our toolbars in here, and in the next video I am going to show you how to save your work, okay?